Good morning and welcome to the morning after. We have a great show for you, so stick around. Hi everyone, welcome to the morning after. I'm Shanna McCarriston.
I'm Andrew Badillo.
Andrew, I'm so excited to be hosting with you. Your first time hosting TMA. Let's get right into it. The Oscars last night. The obvious story, huge story, Leo. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, Shanna, it was sort of a long time coming, 23 years in the making since he was first nominated for What's Eating Gilbert Grape for Best Supporting Actor. Finally took it home last night for The Revenant, winning the Best Actor. And I mean, I haven't seen the movie yet, but from what I heard from a lot of other people, he deserved it. It was a tremendous sort of role that he played as Hugh Glass. Just a really hard role to play, and he really pulled it off. I mean, there were other tremendous candidates for the award, but
Of course.
he really deserved it.
Yeah, I think the overall reaction to it that I saw on Twitter was literally, it's about time. Like, finally Leo wins. Even the people who were like, oh, maybe I liked this actor better in this movie that was nominated, they were like, you know what, Leo has his Oscar, like, it's about time. Everyone was just so excited. I mean, Twitter blew up. Like, right immediately I went on Twitter and I was like scrolling through. It was like, Leo, 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 with like hearts and like hashtag Oscars with a little Oscar emoji thing. Like, people were stoked. Like, what do you think? Do you think he thought he was going to win it? Like, what do you think his reaction is after all this time, 23 years?
Yeah, I mean, you have to think that eventually he was going to think he was going to get one. But there were many more storylines from the Oscars last night. I mean, Mad Max took home 6 Academy Awards. That's a tremendous accomplishment. Mark Rylance won Best Supporting Actor over Sylvester Stallone. That was a bit of a surprise to a lot of people.
There's a few surprises.
Yeah, and then Spotlight winning Best Picture, I thought that was a bit of a surprise too. While obviously all the nominees were deserving, of course.
Yeah. If you're nominated for an Oscar,
Exactly.
you deserve an Oscar.
But another interesting side, there were 4 performances of the Oscars. Lady Gaga, Dave Grohl, Sam Smith, and The Weeknd. In your opinion, which one did you think was the best?
I thought Lady Gaga's was the best. I thought that one moved the most people. I thought that one had the most meaning. I thought it was relevant, especially with everything going on with Kesha and that big scandal. I mean, I just thought it was almost necessary to just put a little bit of a spotlight, no pun intended, but spotlight on this issue. And I think the way they delivered it was a beautiful job. It's easy to kind of mess that or not do it perfectly. You don't want to offend anybody, but I think the way they carried that out and her performance and her delivery was just beautiful. I mean, she's had an unreal year.
I mean, you speak about the relevance there. I mean, we saw it with Chris Rock all night, touching on the issue with racism in Hollywood, and he did it in really a nice way, sort of making jokes at it, but at the same time addressing what was necessary. He made that interesting little joke about how Hollywood is sort of like a sorority, and that you're not a Kappa or you're not right for you're just not a Kappa.
Yeah, it's like we like you, but you're not a Kappa.
We like you, but you're not a Kappa. Exactly. I thought that was an interesting joke at it. But overall, in terms of performances, I thought Lady Gaga. I agree with you. She was really good. I didn't think Sam Smith really performed as well as people would have liked. I thought he was a little off, but he's obviously a tremendous performer. He took home the Oscar last night for his song Inspector. So he was a tremendous candidate for that award. There was
tons of stories there, but we gotta go right to more entertainment news, and Kelly Novak has that for you. Kelly, what do you got?
Thanks, guys. While the Oscars were all anyone could talk about last night, another award ceremony took place over the weekend. The 2016 Golden Raspberry Awards, or Razzies, took place on Saturday night, acknowledging the worst in film. 50 Shades of Grey won big, receiving awards for Worst Actor and Worst Actress for its 2 stars. The Worst Picture honor was tied between 50 Shades and Fantastic Four, which also received the Worst Remake, Ripoff, or Sequel award. But both of these franchises had the last laugh. 50 Shades has been greenlit for multiple sequels, and the Fantastic Four always kills it at the box office. Kelly Clarkson was back in the headlines this week after an emotional performance on American Idol. Clarkson was the first winner of the reality series and returned to the stage for its final season. She performed her new single, Piece by Piece, and could barely finish the song after tearing up in the middle of it. She apologized to the crowd, telling them she's feeling a lot of nostalgia for the series and admitting she is currently very pregnant with her little boy. And Caitlyn Jenner is no stranger to breaking barriers, but this week she announced some more major news. The reality star tweeted that she is going to be the new face of a MAC Cosmetics campaign. Her new lipstick, called Finally Free, will be released in April. All the proceeds will benefit the MAC AIDS Fund Transgender Initiative, which helps improve the lives of the transgender community. That's all I have for entertainment this week. Back to you guys in the piazza.
Now, something else that's gotten a lot of attention in the news lately is the remake of Fuller House. Now, I know you watched a little bit of it. I watched a little bit of it. What were your immediate thoughts? I'll hold off on mine for a second.
Yeah, so I mean, I watched Full House, the reruns growing up.
Me too.
And of course, I was a kid. I loved it. I loved the corny jokes.
Oh, I thought it was great.
Yeah, I thought it was great. But I mean, it being brought back, it's literally just a blast of nostalgia.
Yeah.
I don't know if you agree with me on that one, but just the corny jokes, the characters just didn't seem to sort of develop.
Oh, they say the exact same.
Is the
literally
exact
the same.
The exact same. We don't want to spoil anything for those who haven't seen it yet, but it's literally just imagine the old Full House, and they try to bring it back. Literally the same characters, just 20 years older.
Oh yeah, it's the same characters, the same jokes. And I know, looking back, watching Full House, I thought they were all right actors. And now I'm like, you know, looking back when you're older, you're like, oh, their acting wasn't really, you know, Leo kind of acting. Like we were just talking about,
Exactly.
Oscar worthy. This acting's a little bit forced sometimes. They seemed, I mean, the thing just wrote itself. It's Full House, and now they're grown up. Some of the roles are switched. People are older. It's kind of, you see what's coming as you're watching it. Like you're like, oh, they're gonna say this now, they're gonna say that now. But I thought the best part of it was when they threw shade at the Olsen twins. For those who don't know, the Olsen twins were Michelle in Full House, and they are not in this new Fuller House. They were invited to be, and John Stamos talked a lot about how he invited them and they did not show up. So there's a part of it where they all talk about, oh, where's Michelle, where's Michelle? And they say, oh, she's in New York. And then they all just stare at the camera for like, what, like at least 10 seconds?
It had to be at least 10 to 15
Which
seconds.
on TV, you know, I mean, that's not a long time, but on TV, if you're silent for 10 seconds,
Seems like an eternity.
it's awkward. Yeah. And so I don't know if the Olsen twins are going to see it or not, or if they've heard about this. I imagine someone has seen it and told them. But do you think they should have at least just shown up for a second?
I mean, yeah, everyone else got together, so I can't see why they could take time out of their busy schedule.
Yeah,
to
I haven't
film
seen
13
them do
episodes.
anything since like the It Takes Two movies where they were like the twins going
Yeah.
to camp or something. Like, I literally don't know what they do.
Not sure.
They're famous for being famous kind of at this
Exactly, but transitioning on, we've sort of been seeing this sort of trend in Hollywood now where we see a lot of spin-offs, a lot of remakes. They're remaking, or they're bringing back 24 with a different cast. They're remaking The Jungle Book, Tarzan and Pete's Dragons,
Yep.
old Disney movies, and they're making them live-action movies now. We've sort of seen it recently with a lot of new remakes as well. Shanna, do you think that Hollywood is sort of losing that creative storytelling touch?
I think there are always those people who have that creative touch and they're looking to make something new and they're looking to make something fresh. But I feel like it's almost easier to just, you have the story, let's get new actors, and you know people are going to go and see it if it's a big name like Fuller House. Like, we didn't love Fuller House, we still watched it. They're still getting our views. So if you make something new like The Jungle Book or Tarzan, there's a lot of remakes. I have Footloose, Fame, Cinderella. People are going to go see it, so it's kind of easy. But enough about that. Let's learn some things about what's going on in the tech world. Erica Bloomberg has that for us. Erica, what do you got?
Thanks, guys. Erica Bloomberg here with your latest tech news. In a response to the shooting at San Bernardino, the FBI has asked Apple to create a new software. This new software would allow the FBI to break into the shooter's phone. However, Apple claims that by creating the software, they open a door for anyone to hack into millions of iPhones. Red Olson, Apple's lawyer, claims that this is a violation against our civil liberties and that the government has abused its legal authority. At the latest Mobile World Conference in Barcelona, Samsung revealed its two newest phones, the S7 and the S7 Edge. These new Galaxy S7 models are both water and dust resistant. In addition, these phones come with the latest Android operating system and have a longer battery life than previous models. The reviews on these phones, however, are mixed. Reviewers say that these new phones are in fact better than Samsung's earlier phones, but in the smartphone industry, they are not groundbreaking. Mark Zuckerberg, creator of Facebook.com, has been on a mission to connect the whole world to Facebook. Lately, he has been focusing on developing countries whose people may not have internet access. Among these countries is India, who first rejected his offer and has now banned it. The Telecom Regulatory Authority of India has banned any service that offers anything that is free but limited. Among these was Facebook, as it was only offering access to its own website as well as a few others. Last year, Google gave grants to organizations such as #Black Lives Matter that were for social justice. This past Saturday, Google announced that it would be giving out another $3 million in grants to similar groups. These grants are being given to organizations that are currently trying to diminish social injustice. Justin Steele, principal of Google.org, has stated that Google is proud to support these groups. That's all I have for you guys this week. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with more TMA.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken and cheese for just over $4. Giant cheesesteak subs and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Q-Cash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's. Good evening and welcome to Sports Pause.
In the end, we're here to win a championship this year.
Jess Fontaine now has that. She's going to take a ripper off the post, but she's going to come back.
And my number one, hold your applause, Bobcats fans, is Quinnipiac.
All right, Victoria, you know what time it is. It's top 5 plays of the week.
My favorite time.
Cam and Joe went around Quinnipiac to hear people do their best "Damn, Daniel" impression, so check it out.
Good morning, guys. I'm Cam Kingdon.
And I'm Joe Tormo.
And we're going to go around campus and ask people if they can do their best "Damn, Daniel" impression. Let's do it.
You know that video, Damn Daniel? That kind of like dumb but kind of funny video?
Oh, you want to do that with me?
Do you want to give me your best impression of... Go ahead, take that.
Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the white vans. Yes. Damn, Daniel.
That was really good. That was really good.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
There you go.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
That was really good. That was really good. Thank you. It's the best shot. Oh, yes.
Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the white vans.
There you go. Go ahead.
Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the white vans.
Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the white vans. Damn, Daniel.
That was really good.
Damn, Daniel. Look at them. Oh, I
That's
messed
okay.
that up.
We'll
Damn
cut
it.
the back part, but that was really good. All right, thanks, man.
So that was interesting. Joe, could you give us your best impression?
Damn, Daniel.
Back to you guys in the piazza.
All right, so Andrew, recently in the news, 50 Cent has said he's broke. He just posted on Instagram with stacks and stacks of money. So what's the deal?
Yeah, and Shanna, this was right after, days after a judge ordered him into court to explain if he's 100% being truthful about his bankruptcy. I honestly, if you're posting pictures with stacks of cash like that, like, I don't know what to believe.
Yeah, if he's broke and he has that much money, like, I want to be broke. Like,
Yeah, right.
I want that kind of, like,
Right?
broke or bankruptness.
Wouldn't
like,
be in a bad situation.
Yeah.
But it raises the bigger question. We seem to be seeing a lot of celebrities come out and declare bankruptcy. Do you think that, what do you think the root cause of that is?
I mean, we've seen Kanye West tweeted, like, I'm $53 million in debt. I feel like there's a lot of things. It's not just one thing. One, they get their money, they're excited. They think, oh my God, I just got a huge check or a huge signing bonus or a huge deal. Like, I'm going to go buy a Ferrari and a mansion. And then they realize all of a sudden, oh, their money ran out. Like, it's difficult to make money, but it's really easy to spend money. I know I could spend $1 million sitting right here with you. Like,
Yeah.
I could buy a jet, an airplane.
I mean,
go on vacation.
yeah, why? I mean, look at like Nicolas Cage for an example.
I have Nicolas Cage down
He spent
too.
like so much money on just luxuries and whatnot and before he realized that he was out of money.
Why does Nick Cage need that? Like, I mean, it's just ridiculous. And a lot of times, too, these people have their friends come to them, like people coming out of the woodwork they haven't even heard of in years. And they're like, oh, Nick Cage is my fourth cousin. Let me ask him for money. Like, my daughter's going to college, or I need this, or I need that. And they feel bad. I know that happens a lot with athletes. I've watched a bunch of 30 for 30s on athletes that, like, they end up losing all their money because they don't know what to do with it. They buy a private jet when they don't need one. Like, they can just buy a plane ticket. They might not realize that. And then they're giving it to family members. And also, if you're not famous forever, the money's not going to happen forever. You know what I mean? You can't act until you're 1,000. So if you're not keeping up with this and keeping the money coming in, it's hard to spend, like, it's hard to keep up.
Exactly. But then there are also cases where, like, you just get unlucky. In Meatloaf's case, he had a royalty dispute with one of his friends. The friend basically took all his money from the song because they co-wrote it, and he lost all his money with that. Gary Busey, medical issues, lost all his money because of that. So there's also cases where people tragically just get put in these rough situations, and also people could possibly take advantage of them.
Yeah, you definitely got to be careful. But coming up next, have we found the new Kelly Clarkson at Quinnipiac? Kelly Novak interviews the winner of QU Idol.
Hey guys, this is Kelly Novak. I am sitting here right now with the 2016 QU Idol winner, Alexandra Lorca. Thank you so much for coming and sitting down with me.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, so what made you want to audition for the competition?
I did QU Idol last year, which was a lot of fun. Any opportunity to get back on the stage is an opportunity that I hope I can do. So I kind of just decided to do it again, and well, turned out went really well.
So how long have you been singing? And
I started singing when I was 10. I started officially like doing more intense things like voice lessons and musicals and things like that around 10 and 11. So ever since then.
So, and I hear that you're a bio major.
Yeah.
So is this a big like motivating factor because you want to perform again?
Yeah. Being a bio major was really not easy at the beginning, but I was able to wiggle around my time. Freshman and sophomore year, I snuck in a few shows and musicals here and there, but the busier I get, the more I can't get on stage and the more I can't get involved with that side of me. So QU Idol was just, really great to just get back out there and, just feel that part of myself again.
Absolutely. So you sang 2 Adele songs. So what made you want to choose Adele?
I'm literally obsessed with her. The second song that I sang with her, by her, was actually the first song I ever performed live. I performed it at an open mic my freshman year in high school. So I was like, oh, I definitely want to do that because it's my comfort. And then thankfully she made a comeback, and I was able to get some new music I could obsess over, and that's why I chose When We Were Young.
So did you feel good on stage on Friday night?
It felt really good. Usually I get super nervous and, there's a level of uncomfort, but it's almost like it was like effortless. It just felt so good, and I think it had a lot to do with how much I really do genuinely love her music.
So there was 10 singers, and it was one round, and then they had the final 3. And so when they called you for final 3, what was?
It was so awkward. Like last year they did it where they like cut us in half, so a lot of people got to sing their second song, but this time it was just like so nerve-wracking that they were only going to pick 3 of us for the second round, and it felt like 30 minutes waiting for them to pick the top 3 so we could go back on stage. But it was exciting. I was excited to be able to, sing my second song.
How did it feel when they called your name as the winner?
I had a hard time believing that I won. There was so much talent on that stage. Everyone was so talented. And so, I was excited, but it took me like a couple seconds to process it, and I was like, okay, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, so did you get anything for winning?
Yeah, so the SPB does an assortment of gift cards for people who win. So each place gets like a different amount of money. So
yeah, that's good. Yeah. And you're saying to me before you love gift cards. So.
I love gift cards. It's like literally free money. I love going somewhere and not spending what I'm getting,
I totally feel you on that one. I agree. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with me.
Thank you.
And I wish you luck
again.
in the future,
Thanks.
Get up on stage and perform again.
Yeah, I hope so. Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
so
right?
Maybe with Adele one day.
Maybe, yeah, absolutely. All right, so we're going to jump into commercial break, and we'll be right back with more TMA.
This week's trending topic is #that. We are your source for Quinnipiac entertainment news.
The freshmen this year have stepped in and really just eliminated that problem, doing the right plays at the right time.
I mean, it certainly seems like an uphill battle for this team, but Trisha Fabi is one of the best coaches at this university.
Bobcats hosting Arizona State. We'll start with this power play.
But she's strong. Good Lord, I saw her lifting one time. She could squat 3 of me. Like,
oh, well, 7 of me then.
Welcome back to TMA. And you know what, Shanna? I came back to school this Sunday after I was home all weekend, and I walked into the media suite. I was feeling good about the day, and then I saw our co-executive producer, Mike Delgado, have his game segment set up. And I don't know if any of you have seen those game segments, but they are the most frustrating thing you could possibly do. So I was like, oh God, my day's about to get worse. Yeah, so he caught up with a few other people, including me, for his annual game segment. Check it out.
Thanks guys, Mike here, and I am back to challenge my Q30 counterparts with another frustrating iPhone game. And this week we have What's Jumpin' by Bulky Picks. Let's see what's jumping.
Oh, that's what kills you. That, I was so close. I don't know why I'm smiling right now, I'm mad. Oh, there's exploding boxes? That's never been revealed to me.
Level 1, what the hell is... What the other levels look like? What the was that?
Slingshotted.
Oh, I'm awful.
Let's go. Who makes up these games? Like, oh, let me make this person a little cell phone to jump over pyramids and boxes. What the hell? I am not good at this.
Are you actually kidding me?
Oh, how do you like surf on it? Oh my god. Okay. Are you supposed to like glide on those things?
No, what am I supposed to do? Oh, I got it. I got it. But still, what was I supposed to do there? They throw it's like a staircase. How am I supposed to do that?
All right, I think I've made them suffer enough. Back to you guys in the piazza.
All right, Andrew, now a lot of people are addicted to their phone. But let's see how addicted you and I are to our phones in a game we're calling iPhone or blank. So what would you rather give up for life? So I'm gonna do the first one. So iPhone or your dog? Who I know you love.
Probably my iPhone.
Your iPhone?
I love my dog. I can't.
All right, no phone forever.
My dog is the source of my happiness.
Okay.
Every time when I go home, I just see him and I'm so happy. Phone is just a material object. All right, so we'll switch over to you. And by the way, these are personal objects.
Yeah, and we haven't heard them before,
Yes.
so just live reaction.
Okay, Shanna, so iPhone or Pepsi?
I knew you were gonna do this one. Okay. I think I'd rather give up Pepsi, but I think I'd be really sad all the time.
Oh no.
I need to keep in contact with people. I need to keep up. I need Twitter. I need to text. But Pepsi, I'm sorry. Yeah. All right, moving right along before I get too upset. iPhone or fast food?
Fast food.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure where that
I
was
like to live until I'm 50. So.
Okay. All right, you can hit me with the next one.
So the next one, iPhone or carbs?
Oh no.
These are literally
This
the
is
starter
really-
pack. This is the starter pack for Shanna right here.
All you need is Pepsi, carbs, and football. Okay. I think I'd rather give up my iPhone. I think I'd wither away. I only eat bread.
So me and Shanna joke all the time. If the calf ran out of carbs and Pepsi, she probably wouldn't live.
I probably wouldn't eat.
Oh, she wouldn't survive a week.
No, probably not. So I think I have to give up my phone. Bye, everybody. Don't call me. I'll get a house phone or something I'll get AIM back. That was huge once. All right, I'm gonna do the next one. iPhone or watching sports?
iPhone.
Okay.
iPhone. I revolve around sports.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm on TMA right now, but yeah, iPhone.
Originally in the sports department.
Yeah, definitely. So. Yeah, definitely iPhone. All right, so this one's. It's kind of rough. This one, but
okay.
iPhone or glasses?
Oh, that's not fair. I can't see. I can't see my iPhone without my glasses. All right, I think I'd rather give up my iPhone because if I give up glasses, I give up pretty much TV because I can't see the TV. I give up driving because I can't drive without them. I couldn't see at a concert. I wouldn't be seeing you right now. I wouldn't see teleprompters. I gotta give up the phone.
You wear contacts though.
Oh, I know. Oh, this is why you were asking me yesterday if I wore contacts.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's tough.
It's the benefit of revealing these live.
I know.
Live on the show.
Yeah, live on the show. I guess I'd try contacts. That's a good call. I'd try contacts.
Let's do one more each.
Okay. So iPhone or driving?
Driving.
You'd rather give up driving?
I could have you drive me.
Perfect. I'll just drive the chauffeur.
Yeah.
That makes sense. All right.
Perfect.
Yeah. Drove to the show, so I guess it's working out.
You drove me there this morning.
I have my glasses.
It's like half asleep. I was in the car.
I'm getting ready, going.
Yep.
All right. Last one for me.
Last one for you. iPhone or the Patriots? Everything Patriots.
I'd have to give up my phone. That's the easiest one so far. Yeah, I would have to give up my phone. I can't lose the Patriots. I can't lose football.
Can't lose your boy Tom
That's
Brady.
yeah, like all the athletic wear I own is Patriot stuff. I have to throw that away. I have to get a new wardrobe.
You have to get new footballs. They're deflated anyway.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
And on that note, we're gonna wrap things up. Check us out on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook. We're online at q30television.com. Follow us there and check out all of our content. For Andrew Badillo, I'm Shanna McCarriston, and have a great rest of your day.